how we doing, huns? This is going to be your collective reading. I'm not going to put no date on it or nothing. We're just going to see what's up. You know what I mean? God has blessed it, so thank you, Heavenly Father. If you want to book a personal with me, you should. Information is below in the description box. So yeah, hun, you're just going to have to apply it how you can. I'm using 3 different decks today. I'm going to start with the Secrets of the Ancestors. And then we'll get some tarot, get some star messages. It's all good. Let's see what's been going on with you, Virgo. Okay. We have the Unknown. Number 44. Enigma. So, I don't know if you guys... I don't know, but I kind of paused when I was shuffling because I saw this card. Should have known it was coming out. Let me see, actually. This is kind of a newer deck for me. So let me see. This card is the last card of the whole deck. And it's so funny because it really speaks to you, because the first sentence of the definition book is still trying to control everything. And if that ain't you, like, the thing is with the unknown, you have to trust it because you do not know. You just have to accept that things are, or you had to accept that there was just some things you couldn't control. You know what I mean? You might be at the end of a cycle or something like that, but the unknown is exactly that. We don't know what's next. We might not even know where it came from. We might not even know why, but that's okay, because that's kind of the excitement of life. It's when you don't know, you get to figure it out. And so a lot of times that's not only exciting, but it's a thrill, and you get to learn something because, right, we don't know. I think of it kind of like the Fool card. The Fool doesn't fully know what he's jumping into. He just knows that it's a new opportunity. So he's just going to take a leap of faith and trust it's all going to work out. But for you, it's kind of the opposite. It's like, okay, what I've done is done. Now what? Don't know. Let's see where you're at right now. Oh, okay. We're going to take all these. So we'll take it how it came. So the Judge, number 11, Poetic Justice came out. The Twins, Conscious Connections came out. So you have Libra here, you have Gemini here. These could be signs in your chart or people who you're dealing with. You also have the Altar of Earth, Limitless Prosperity, which would be the Ace of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, we have the Matriarch, Nurture the Harvest, which would be the Empress. So yeah, just kind of having to surrender, kind of having to accept things the way that they are, even if you don't know fully, right? Just, and for you guys, that can be really difficult because you're so used to structure. You're so used to steady. You're very used to things being planned and according. So when it's not like that, it can be like, what the hell is going on? It can seem a little scary. Here's what I love though, because you have the Judge, Poetic Justice. So whatever you didn't know, it was actually a good thing, because Poetic Justice comes in and says, but it worked out for you. You might not have been able to pinpoint it and, you know, map it out, but it ends up working for you. And, you know, a lot of times that's not the situation. You know, when we don't really know what to expect or where we're headed, it could be a little hectic, it could be a little rocky, but not for you. And I think that's because of your stability, your groundedness, your maturity, you're the boss, right? You're the hermit in traditional tarot. So you may not have the answers outwardly, but you have them inwardly. So even though you might not have known what was going on, you probably had a good feeling it would work out, because if you trace everything back, it's like, where could I have gone wrong, or what could go wrong, when you know you did everything right. And that's what the Judge is about. The Judge is like, yeah, I did trace all your steps and I saw that you did things like the way they were supposed to be done. And so for that, you get justice. The judge likes you. The judge says, you know what, Virgo? I like what you did there, so therefore I'm going to reward you. And it's going to be something that's real balanced. You know what I mean? Something that maybe you'll like and you need. Now, you have the twins here. Conscious connections coming up in your potential future. So this is about, you know, it's a one versus one situation. One-on-one. You and you. Your logic, your analytical, your cerebral intelligence versus, not versus, but and or your emotional intelligence, that grounding I was talking about, your intuition, your spiritual connection, like kind of deciding which do you go with, what path do you take, and I feel like it's probably really easy for you because you have the Altar of Air, which again, the Ace of Pentacles, limitless prosperity coming. So I think you might probably kind of choose both. Like, why does it have to be either or? How come I can't use my analytics and my heart, right? And that's what leads you to this limitless prosperity, which I love for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Seven of Wands came flying out. So maybe something you were fighting for. Yeah. Okay, the Ten of Swords is here too. Something ended and you probably maybe didn't expect it, so you were kind of trying to fight for it still. It was over, but maybe you didn't know it was over. And that happens a lot. Maybe one side ended it and didn't tell you. So you're sitting here fighting, trying to keep your position, not realizing, oh, wait, it's gone. They left. It's over. What am I fighting for? Perhaps fighting too because you didn't know what you should do or what was going on. So it's like, I know I'm here right now, so let me fight for what I have right now. Because the Seven of Wands, he's at an advantage, but there are definitely people who want to take his spot. And he's like, no. But sometimes his spot, or that spot, he's outgrown. You know what I mean? That spot he don't need to be in no more. So why is he fighting? And maybe that's just something you just didn't know. But then the judge comes in and says, hold on, you've done enough there. I got something better for you. Ace of Swords. Aha! Mental clarity. This is a mental shift. This is something that comes in, and it could be an idea. Like I was saying, aha. It's something that really comes in and you're like, how come I didn't think about this before? Oh, the reason you didn't think about it before is because this seed had to be planted. And perhaps the seed had to be planted because you didn't really know what was going on. You were still trying to fight. And then the judge comes in and kind of renders this verdict. And that then allows you this mental awareness where you're like, oh, what? I don't got to fight no more? It's already mine? What the hell? You know what I mean? So it allows you to move differently, move in a new direction. You got the King of Cups now. I like the King of Cups because he's that energy where, you know, it's a lot going on in the sea. His throne is made of cement, yet it floats. That's because his emotional awareness keeps him steady. Yes, he's got the mental clarity. Yes, he's very intelligent, but his emotions are telling him, don't overreact, because when you overreact, you start sinking. But when you keep things cool, calm, and collected, you'll stay afloat. So going with the twins in your possible future, it's like, yeah, you know, whatever decision that you're having to make, don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them know that, you know, this might be something kind of challenging for you. Keep your poker face game strong. Two of Wands came out for the Altar of Air, limitless prosperity. So I see you moving on as a likely outcome. And then you got the Ten of Cups here. So it's something that'll make you and your family happy. But going back to the twins with the King of Cups here as your potential future, you're definitely going to have a decision. And like I say, don't let anybody know what you've decided until it is that time. You don't want to give any kind of clues or anything like that. Just don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them read you. Just keep it steady so that they can't figure it out. Because there's some people who they want what you have, but they also might be smiling in your face. You know, so they smile in your face, but behind their back there's a knife. You know what I mean? So just, you know, whatever decision that you're making, keep it to yourself. Because I see you moving on, but people don't need to know that. And because you're moving on to this limitless prosperity. You're moving on to this Ace of Pentacles, this altar of earth, where that's you and your energy. You know, so it's something that is definitely for you. And it might just be the beginning of it, but it has long-term success written all over it. And yeah, it's going to mean that you have to leave where you were to begin this new thing, but absolutely worth it. So your message from the stars, the first card that came out was love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Fruition came out. Rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Amen. I love that for you. And then we have reflection. See all aspects of yourself through reflection, through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Let me say that again. Reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So you. Okay? Listen, Virgo, I hope this one blessed you, honey. That's what I got for you. I'm going to close it up. Like, subscribe, share. I will talk to you soon.